Okay, Urgrund, first video, actually second video after the intro. We're going to start with making friends with the floor, learning some of our positions and transitions on the ground. You can possibly require, if you're new to sitting on the floor, this is just a hardwood floor. You might prefer the ground, it's soft outside, or a pad or a mat, a yoga mat, carpeted floor, some kind of cushioning, but this is just fine. The other thing you might need is a yoga brick. This is a half dome, these little like a styrofoam foam roller, but it's only half of a foam roller. So it's got some flat side and it's got some rocking. These can come in handy. I'll show you when to work the bolsters in. If you don't have access to a yoga brick or a half dome, just a folded up blanket can work great as a bolster. So keep these things handy and I'll show you when you might want to bring those in. All right, so the first position that we're going to learn or talk about is lying down. So you can think of the ground as the surface I'm in contact with. That's where I'm getting all my support against gravity, is the floor. And maintaining good posture and gravity is important, but we need to have some definitive terms so we can all discuss this. So when I say lying down, I mean using my torso as a point of support, so the point of contact with the ground. So my torso when I'm lying flat on the floor is what's supporting my weight. And there are basically three ways to lie down. You can lie down on my back, the back of my torso. We call this supine. So I can lie down on my back. I can lie by using my foot and my arm. There's lots of ways to transition. We'll cover later. I can get on my side, so this would be a lateral lying, and I can lie on the front of my torso, which we would call prone. So these are probably the ways you sleep, right? Prone. Some people sleep on their side, and some people just lie down on their backs like this and sleep in a supine position. So a handy way to remember that is supine, I'm on my spine. Supine, I'm on my spine. You can check out our anatomy videos. I've got the same terms when I supinate my forearm, my hand and wrist at my forearm, or I pronate. So the spine or back of my hand, the dorsum, I'm turning that over, so I'm supinating or pronating. Just like my body. I'm supine or I'm prone. One of the transitions you can learn and start to get down here, get down on the floor and practice your lying, because everybody knows how to lie down, basically, is to transition from a supine to a prone position. So I'm going to go over onto my belly. The easiest way to do that is to put my opposite foot of the way I'm going, raise my arm the same side that I'm traveling toward, so in this case my right arm, my left foot, and then I push with my leg to bring my pelvis over so that I just kind of turn and roll over. I move my arm above my head because when my arm is here and I go to push, I get that and I have to come up and over that. So by reaching above my head, it allows me to roll through to the front of my torso, and now I'm in a prone position. Okay? Once you've mastered that, you're going to bring your arms and legs off the ground and practice turning to a prone position without your knees and elbows touching. Right? And then going back. So it's basically the same thing, but instead of pushing on the floor, I push on the imaginary floor by bringing my leg. Once my weight starts to come over, I move this arm out of the way. And that lets me tip over so that I'm on my torso in a prone position. And then to get back, I take this foot and I reach again above my head, and I reach back the way I'm going, and I roll back over smoothly into a supine position. So you see it like this. So I'm here, my hands and feet are up, I reach my leg across, move my arm, roll into a prone position, reach that foot back, and roll back. Okay, so that's the basic lying: supine, lateral, prone, and a simple transition called a turn. So I'm just turning from on my back to on my face, or on my face, on the front of my torso, face down. So practice that until you get good at it, until you can practice rolling smoothly from, hope I stay in camera, from supine to prone, right, and then moving over, maybe moving back, right, practice that. It's a good exercise, gives you good core control and stability. The slower you do it, the more muscular effort required, the less momentum. So you can practice it fast or slow, and it's just fun. So get down on the ground, start making friends with the floor. That's lying down.